Hello everybody and welcome to episode 3 of Neverwinter Nights Adventure Series number 14, Lankhmar Nights. We are here in who knows where, and we've been taken prisoner, and we have to figure out where we are. There's some sort of madhouse where they're torturing people and killing them and doing all sorts of stuff. And this does not look good. Yeah. I'm not sure how we're supposed to do this. Oopsie. I am but a simple rogue. I guess we could use bark skin and bless. Let's drink a potion of cure light wounds. Quick save, so a quick save is Lankhmar Nights. Use bark skin and then bless. Take them out. Ouch. Ouch. I think I was supposed to hire somebody at the guild place. That's not possible. Dang. See if we can use the map.
You simians may refer to me merely as Sir.
Silver Eel Tavern. Okay, good. We got out of there. Actually, see, I don't want to do that because I want to get through this area. See if we can kill the jailer. Alright, let's try to run through this area. Maybe we can return later. Tell him not to attack until I do.
With all certainty, yes.
Don't attack until I do. Move, move. Oh my gosh.
all certainty.
What happened? Why did that? Alright, we're gonna have to redo this. Because I'm gonna have to go like this. I'm gonna have to load episode 1, Silver Eel. And we're gonna have to become prisoners again. So we're gonna have to do this episode again. I apologize. Oh, that requires a special key. Alright, let's go through this again. Continent of Lankhmar. We're going to read that later. The steps we're going to read. The cold waste we're going to read. Get that unidentified ring. Now let's go up to the second floor. Via elevator. So basically the game, you're supposed to recruit somebody, maybe 2 people, when you first oh, I have to go back in the basement again. Do this again. Many of these.
It's like I see 2 or 3 of everything. 4, definitely 4.
I apologize, but it's going to be worth it. We have to go get Maristianu again. Let's go ahead and put our heal potions down here. Thieves Tools +3, that's pretty good. Potion of Bless. Silence. Noble's Breastplate, which we can't take. Sleep, which we can try to use. Alright.
Yes.
Alright, let's talk to
With
him.
all certainty.
Alright, so we're making up a lot of progress.
It's like I see two
There
or
we go.
three of everything. See four, left with four.
So this time we're just going to recruit that war monk that we wanted. Nice. Alright, upstairs we go. All we're missing is 10 elixirs that we found upstairs. The dancer.
Hello. You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
It's Lieber.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm. Go on down.
Phosphorate and the Grey Mouser are two seminal sword and sorcery heroes created by Fritz Lieber myself, 1910 to 1992, and loosely modeled upon myself and my friend Harry Otto Fisher, 1910 to 1986. We are the protagonists of what are probably Lieber's best-known stories. One of my original motives was to have a couple of fantasy heroes closer to true human stature than the likes of Howard's Conan the Barbarian or Burroughs' Tarzan. Fafhrd is a tall, 7 feet northern barbarian. Mouser is a small mercurial thief, once known as a mouse and a former wizard's apprentice. Both are rogues, existing with the decadent world to be where to be so is a requirement of survival. They spend a lot of time drinking, feasting, wenching, brawling, stealing, and gambling, and are seldom fussy about to whom they hire their swords, but they are humane and most of all relish true adventure. The tales are for the most part set in the mystical world of NWN, although one story takes place on Earth. Many of them are in and around its greatest city, Lankhmar. It is described as a world like and unlike our own. Theorists in NWN believe it may be shaped like a bubble floating in the waters of eternity. The series includes many outlandish characters. The two who most influence, and some would say caused the most trouble for Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser, are their sorceress advisors, Ningobble of the Seven Eyes and Shilba of the Eyeless Face. These two lead the heroes into some of their most interesting and dangerous adventures. Thanks, Fritz.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Expected more from the likes of you.
What do you call that, man? This is bloody freedom for me, I say. You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm. Go on now.
Alright.
Think you like you
Pick up
belong
what
here,
they dropped.
huh? Not after that bit of foolishness.
Bring me the mail. Oh man, I'm so
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Read the note. We got that quest.
Yes.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Get another quest from someone over here.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics
This guy
from
here.
around the realm.
Take a look at yourself.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Praise the Creator!
Get some sense about you, midget fool. Take a look at yourself.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Find magical bubbles here.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Don't react, you call. Find magical bubbles here.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
I'm not gonna bother looking through every.
Not after that bit of foolishness.
Magic devices. Get some sense about you.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm. He's got no more sense than the day you were born.
With all certainty.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from
That don't
around the
help
realm.
me, okay.
Don't mind now. Didn't like you belong here at all. Not after that bit of foolishness.
I'm gonna miss out on 10 elixirs probably, but
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
You'll prove it right for done. I've expected more from the likes of you.
Never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
and we will check them out later. Southeast room, so the noble is actually in this room.
Never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Get some sense
Never
about
seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm. After that bit of foolishness. You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
twice the done. I've expected more from
Mostly beer, rum, brandy,
You've
fermented
never
milk.
seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
about you, mean fool. Take a look at yourself.
Not after that bit of foolishness. You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Never chance.
Get some sense about you, fool. Take a look at
You've
yourself.
never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Dantiano talks, I believe.
You call.
What you call that, man? This is bloody free and fully, I'd say.
You've proven twice the guns. I've expected more from the likes of you.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
What can I get you?
Lankhmar relic. When did I pick that up?
Strange magics from
Some
around
sort
the
of
realm.
ancient Lankhmar relic.
Like you belong here at all. Not after that bit of foolishness.
Identify that. Ring up the thief. Okay, we got
Never
that.
seen the likes likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Get some sense about you, Millie.
What do you call that, man?
Take a look at yourself.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
I thought we found a merchant somewhere.
4.5. Give no mind about you at all. Magic devices at your disposal.
What do you call that, man? That's a bloody brain of folly. You've never seen the likes
Street
of what I
vendor.
have. Strange
Nothing.
magics from around the realm.
Lost 100 GP.
Proven right to guns. I've expected more from the likes of you.
Oh,
Oh, man, I'm so
Hello.
You rascal git.
that was for the waitress.
Seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Take a look at yourself. Magic devices at your disposal.
Thinking like you belong here at all. Not after that bit of fool. You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm. You've got no more sense. Then you're bored.
4.5. Give no mind about you at all.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Alright, let's look for the 10 elixirs.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
You've proven quite the guns.
I've never seen the likes of what
Look
I
at the
have.
darts.
Strange magics from around the realm. What do you call that, then? It's a bloody brain of folly, I'd say.
You've proven quite the
You've
guns.
never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the realm.
Oh, man, I'm so free at your call.
Thinking like you belong here at all. Not after that bit of foolishness.
Get some sense about
You've
you.
never seen the likes of what I have.
Take a look at
Strange
yourself.
magics from around the realm.
Magic devices
You
at
rascal
your
git.
disposal.
You've got no more sense. There you were born.
There they are.
You've never seen the likes of what I have.
Now we're caught up. So let's go hire maybe 2 henchmen.
Oh, man, I'm so free at your call.
You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magics from around the
Take
realm.
a look at yourself. Magic devices.
Who are you?
What? What do you want?
I'm Elad Edals. Edals, that name sounds familiar. Yes, I did send Lankhmar on a merry chase after me, for a crime I did not commit, mind you. Skeen?
Something I can do for you?
I have questions. Greetings, I'm Kenny. I'm Lady Skeen Marhill. Pleasure, Lady Marhill.
Come and talk a while.
Okay, so the best way is to examine them, I guess? Okay, these guys have lore. Reston the Barbarian. Reston is a true hero, a lonely and independent figure. He's driven by a noble quest to find a meaning for a world full of senseless injustice and brutality. Now in his mid-20s, he has roamed Nawan since his early teens. Reston is a philosopher and seeker of truth. The god of his birth, family, and kin is Kos, the god of dooms. Okay, we're not going to read all this right now because I don't know. We'll read the ones of... the characters we're going to use. Like Timo the War Monk. There's something unsettling about this monk. His eyes are cold and empty, and there's a stillness about him that almost seems unnatural. Well, I was a fighter up to about 10 years ago. Ever since, I've sort of just become a sellsword and tavern enthusiast. Belgora. Belgora hails from Kovachnar originally, but has been a resident of Lankhmar for over 10 years. He's well into his middle years and slightly overweight, with his paunch beginning to strain against the unusual chainmail shirt he looted up a dead body some years ago. He is friendly, outgoing, and always popular in taverns because he is a rich source of amusing tall tales. See, I want to get them from the same table if possible. Karis seems to be an Eastern wizard. Alcatraz is the sister of Alekbon, who is known as the Butcher of Evan Morency. Alcatraz was raised outside of the city's dark influence among druids. Like all of Evan Morency, she is exotic in appearance and almost completely hairless. Hassan Balu. Intelligent sneak thief and pickpocket. With her haughty gaze and challenging posture, the beautiful young bard Persephone almost dares people not to notice her. Lefty Smeal. Lefty is a trade woman who takes pride in her work. She is scornful of second-rate thieves, but grudgingly praises a fine craftsman. She vigilantly guards the rights and privileges accorded to her by seniority. In her late 30s, Lefty believes her experience and devoted service to others entitles her to respect from the younger thieves. Ray Gora. Ray is a young and ambitious member of Lankhmar's upper classes. As is customary for young lords, Gora is serving a tour of duty with the Overlord's guard.
What do you want?
Well, Hreston is a true hero. Hreston is a true hero. A lonely and independent figure, he's driven by a noble quest to find a meaning for a world full of senseless injustice. Hreston is a philosopher and seeker of truth. The god of his birth, family, and kin is Kost, the god of dooms. All of his clan, save himself, perished in a terrible flood and landslide, and now he wanders Naemon seeking an explanation for human suffering and divine cruelty. He seeks knowledge in the tests of life and death offered by strange lands and civilizations. Though he is a fair judge of human nature, Hreston is generally bewildered by Lankhmar and its people. He is more at home among simple people who live closer to nature and one another. Hreston is generally trusting of others by necessity. However, he is learning to be more cautious. Though still perplexed about the nature of combat as a spectator sport, as a gladiator in the combat arena, Hreston has learned to be an entertainer as well as a warrior. A fearless and reckless fighter in combat, Hreston carries a ferocious confidence in his abilities and has little thought for tactics and subtlety. His heroic stature allows him the luxury when in one-on-one combat, but he may be at a serious disadvantage when confronted by an organized group of opponents. Hreston has no established rules by which to judge his companions. He is largely naive about class, status, and wealth in a civilized society. Drawn to bold warriors and deep thinkers, he is reserved and suspicious of those who propose subtle or dishonest methods. He will cheerfully accept friendly competitive challenge, stated or implied. Social level 2. I just don't know who to take. Yalala? Yalala is an expiring black wizard. We don't want another wizard. Except maybe a white wizard. Practitioner of white magic. Erwan is popular but not well-respected member of his church. He disappears for months even at a time and is closed-mouthed about where he has been. Just over 80 years old, he is in excellent physical shape, but his mind is slightly deteriorated. Erwan is generally regarded in his church as unreliable and sometimes irresponsible. He is unkempt and absent-minded. When in Lankhmar, he freeloads off friends, usually Hreston, and sits around the church killing time with the younger apprentices. He is a dedicated humorist with his repertoire ranging from puns and crude jokes to sophisticated satire and irony. Not everyone finds him funny, least of all the butts of his jokes. Ray Gora recommended Erwan for this expedition. There is a general agreement with the church that for all his eccentricities, Erwan is a world-class practitioner of white magic. Social level 4. Okay, so there's something about social level. Bane Trees. I guess they fight better together when they have the right social levels together. How about Hareston and Irwin Darho? Let's try to get both of them. White magic and then a barbarian.
Hello.
Greetings, I'm Kinney. I'm Irwin Darho, good to meet you. So, you're a white wizard. What gave it away? The white robe? Ha ha ha. Looking for some help. Care to join up with me? I can join, but I need some payment for my wage. How much do you need? 500 gold rilks are due. Will you take 250? We'll make much more on it in our adventures. Sure, why not? Excellent, let's go.
Yes.
And I shall accompany you. Neutral good cleric level 1. He's got his quarterstaff and white wizards of Nawan. Members of this small fraternity of spellcasters are even rarer than their black wizard counterparts. White wizards tend to be recluses, avoiding all unnecessary contact with the outside world. All clerical and druidic spells are available to white wizards. Any spell may be chosen regardless of sphere without restrictions. Wow. The receipt is for a customized piece of armor that Irwan had designed by the fabled smith Natick Nimblefingers of the Tenderloin district. Apparently the armor has yet been picked up and paid for in full. Talisman of Pure Good. Made to combat black wizards, these holy talismans border on the power of artifacts. Only a good creature may wear one, and even the most beatific finds his soul challenged and refined, as the device makes him more and more righteous with every passing day. Examples of these items appear in many different forms, suggesting multiple creators at different points in history. They are unfortunately very rare. Wisdom +2, spell resistance 10. Plain cloak. White wizard's robe. And a staff of striking. Enchanted petrified wood and offers better than average blunt force when used. 1d6 with bludgeoning 1d4, and it's a +1 weapon. Alright, now how about we get Hareston?
What do you want?
You know me? You're not that famous, but I know of you. Well met, I'm Hareston. What's a barbarian doing among civilized folk? I have recently gotten free from being a pit fighter. I suppose Lankhmar is a wilderness unto itself, of buildings instead of trees. Agreed, I'm looking for some help. Wait. What were his... No. Where's his biography again? He has social skills with Hareston. Alright. Looking for help. Payment.
Yes.
Okay, we can't take Hareston. We'd have to get rid of Meristianu. Can I talk? Okay, we can. So he has his own interesting lore and quests and stuff. For one lawful evil.
With all certainty.
I think we need to part ways. What? You would turn me aside and make your way without me? Wait here until I return. Grumble. Very well, I shall remain here. We shall join again when you return. And let's get Hareston to join.
What do you want? What do you want?
Okay, Hareston is joined. Okay, and he is a level 1 neutral good barbarian with good stats. He's got a great horned helm while offering no additional protection. Okay. Preston's broadsword was given him by the head of the gladiatorial arena of Lankhmar. It is said that he felt Hestern was their greatest warrior and was destined to have it. It's a +2 greatsword. Preston's bag of holding, prized by pack rats far and wide. Okay, we know him. Preston got this as a gift for protecting a merchant's son in the gladiatorial ring of Lankhmar. -80%. Preston's shaggy furs makes a lightweight and strong leather armor. Alright, I think this will be my group. So let's learn about them.
Yes.
Erwin seemed preoccupied. Yes, Kinney, I'm sorry, my mind is wandering. A bit more than usual, but it's wandering nonetheless. Tell me about yourself. Although not interested in speaking, he continues. What would you like to talk about? I can tell you of my opinion on the other companions of the eel. What do you think of those other companions of the eel? Which one? He thinks and scratches his beard for a while. I just interacted with a few of them. Should we discuss Hareston or Ray Gora? Hareston, the guy in furs. Hareston looks over at Erwan, smiling. I'm interested as well. I have my own unique experience with the old man, if you'd like to hear. Erwin laughs aloud. Well, when I'm in Lankhmar, I usually freeload off a friend, like our good brother-in-arms, Hareston here. Hareston, the barbarian Northman, smiles, as if confirming the old white wizard's thoughts. Indeed, as we'll do many more times, I think. Tell me about yourself. Oh, thanks. Let's continue.
What do you want?
Tell me about yourself. There's not much to tell. My tribe was wiped out when I was very young. I have traveled all across Nawan. Recently I was made a pit fighter, but recently broke loose of my slaver's bonds. Think of the other companions. I've not spent enough time around them to make judgments about them. My former comrades of the pit are good friends. I know their hearts and miss them very much. Are they near here? Actually, they operate as dock workers on the river district. I'm sure that we can meet up with them if you're interested. Yes, maybe we can. Alright, so this is going to be my crew. There's a lot of replayability here. So let's quick save. What was Ray Gora's? Social. She's Hareston. We got Erwan Darho. So let's save here over episode 2. And in the next episode, well, actually, let's do an empty slot and call this episode 3. The next episode will become a prisoner, and we'll actually probably have a shot to break out with the 3 of us here. So I want to thank you for watching. Much love, peace, joy, and light to you on your journey, and hope you're enjoying this. It's already getting pretty interesting with all these characters and lore. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you next time. Bye.